Oh my god, this music is definitely copyright, and I don't care. Is this the main theme? This has to be the main theme. Volume is all the way up. Let me know if it's... I can't turn it up any louder, so we're just gonna have to cope. Oh, fuck it. Can you guys hear me okay? This music is gorgeous! Don't, Heb, I'm gonna cry with you. Where's Dorian? Okay, we're ready. This is the most normal anyone has ever been. It has been 84 years. I'm not ready, you're not ready, none of us are ready. It's an absolute pleasure sharing this moment with you guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's an absolute goddamn pleasure. Is the sound quality okay for everybody? I'm literally just holding Dorian for support right now. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Emotional support husband. Fuck me. Here we fucking go, guys. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I've never been so excited to see a countdown in my life. See you in the fade. The Fadewalker walks again. Let's go! The music is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot. And I shall continue to not throughout this whole thing. Here we go. 10 seconds, guys. Okay, here we go. In T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No spoilers, excellent.
Neff's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solas, I believe her.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solas.
So this is Minrathis. Okay, so they've picked the Shadow Dragons as their Rook's backstory. Got it.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do
anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially...
What in the War of the Worlds is this?
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solas before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Demons?
Is Solas summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Is that a plague demon?
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
What the fuck? Walk it off, I guess. Whoa, look at this!
You're safe now.
Mommy?
Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss. Mommy, 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 mommy.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Yes!
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solas isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry. Scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Combat, 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 combat,
Demons,
combat!
here they come.
Rug! Rug! You can be both! You can switch between daggers and arrows! Show me a mage!
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's
Show
get
me
to
a
Dumont
mage!
Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
Holy fuck! I need to see a mage, please.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
get it. If Solas tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
I might
Solas
play
always
rogue.
talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Are those meant to be rage demons?
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
Oh, great. Oh, you can deflect
I
things
hate these
back.
assholes.
He just deflected a spell back at that mage. Parry? Oh yeah, the Venatori are still here.
Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
They never went away.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Genji build. What? And there's a dodge option?
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
God, Minrathous looks terrifying.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Use the ability wheel to pause actions and choose from Rook's abilities. Oh my god! Look at that! You can just switch to long range!
Barictetras! The Venatori own these streets!
Not for long they do it. What the shit?
Venatori, take your revenge!
Why not both? PC and Xbox? I wonder who's playing this right now. I wonder if it's one of the devs that's playing this right now. Like, someone's in control of this character. I wonder who it is. Obviously, this is pre-recorded, but I wonder who it was. Look, her leg!
Alright, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
She has a stick.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow
Mommy?
Dragons.
Sorry, Mommy?
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solas?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solas in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins.
Like Veilfire?
I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
I love the
Let's go.
fascinator and the lace that comes down over her face.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
The team discovers Solas's hideout and an Illuvian gate, the portal he's used to escape the city of Minrathous. They step through the gate. Okay. So I've skipped ahead a little bit to avoid spoilers. Got it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
We're not in Kansas
I know
anymore.
these trees. This is Arlathan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Solas! What you doing, Solas?
The
Oh my God, the
tremors are getting
statues.
worse.
And we've got demons.
Oh my God, I want to talk about the statues. You're in my territory now in Arlathan. Arlathan Forest. Fucking hell, here we go. I don't think Solas is doing the demons on purpose. I hope.
thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
The team battles their way deeper into Arlathan Forest until they arrive at Solas' ritual site. See if Solas is there. I will shit live on stream. Is that a pride, Daddy? It's a fucking pride demon,
This demon quickly.
Are they romanceable? Roll to romance the pride demon. Whoa! Did he bring his whips?
Lightning!
Holy fuck! Quick recover! I want to quick recover. What in the Dark Souls? The swapping back and forth between long range and short range with the rogue.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solas' ego.
Hey! Whoa. Don't you dare say that, Sarah.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solas.
Yes, please. It's right at the beginning of the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solas isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
If Varric dies, we riot.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Do not! Do not!
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
Don't do this to me, BioWare. Don't do this to me,
Varric is getting
BioWare.
through to Solas.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Do not do this to me, BioWare. Varric was totally giving us I'm about to die eyes.
a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Bianca!
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solas.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you
F's in
two stay
chat.
here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Oh! Ah!
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I'm pissing, I'm shitting, I'm throwing up.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. This is being passed to a comprehension.
Listen to them talking in the background. No! Is that Andrew?
Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
The
It
better
isn't
option is don't do it.
We need to push it!
I'm with you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Solas? Were they other elven gods? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a goddamn fucking minute. Hold the fucking phone. Now. We are going to watch it again. We're going to watch it again. And this time we're going to talk about it. Oh my god. First thoughts, go. For Bianca! We knew someone was going to die. None of us knew it was going to be Bianca. Holy crap. What did you guys think about the combat? What did you guys think about Nev? What did you guys think about how Solas looks? If Varric dies, I swear. If Varric dies, I swear. I swear. We will... he was giving I'm about to die fucking eyes right there. He was giving I'm about to die vibes. The combat looks gorgeous. The block, the parry, the deflect. Hello? Show me Mage. I need to see Mage. I'm going to make like, when this game comes out, I'm going to make like 2 characters and play them simultaneously because I want to play a rogue and I want to play a mage. I might play a warrior, we'll see. Oh my god. That was incredible. Release when? It is due to release fall this year. We don't have an exact date yet, but the speculated release time is fall this fucking year. Oh, they're thinking around October 3rd, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Inquisition was November 14th. So I think it's just going to be around the same kind of time, anywhere between like October, November kind of. But I think it's October 3rd. Don't quote me though. Holy shit balls. Holy shittest of the ballest. Fall is so far away. Fall is so far away. My initial thoughts are, the place looks fucking incredible. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Yes, things look a little bit different, but every Dragon Age game looked different. It's just how things develop and move on. I can overlook that. I don't care. I'll get used to it. The combat system looks fucking great. I cannot wait to try that out. I just love how dark it is. I genuinely love how dark it is. I love how dark Minrathous is. I love how scary Minrathous is. Like, Minrathous made me feel really uncomfortable with all of those like War of the World, like spotlight type things. Oh. My initial thoughts are, can we romance Solas? I can change him. Your Inquisitor romances Solas, remember. So if you romance Solas as your Inquisitor, I imagine that when the Inquisitor shows up, she gonna be pissed. She gonna be like, come home, twat. Your dinner's on the table and it's been there for ages. What the fuck are you doing tearing down the veil? What's this bullshit? Oh, is that canon in this game? I wonder what comes through. No. If your Inquisitor didn't romance him, then that's your canon. But if your Inquisitor didn't romance him, I'm pretty sure that none of these guys are going to try and romance him, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think Solas is a romanceable character in this game because he was already a romanceable character in the other game. And that's what that's what the keep is for, exactly. Okay, so the other thing that I want to do is talk about the the Pride Demon. The Pride Demon looks incredible, but the other thing I want to do is I want to review. I can't get the words out. Let's look at the characters. Peggy, 17. I want to know who your favorite character is.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
So this is Nev. Nev is a mage, but also a detective. She features into Winter Nights. She has a prosthetic leg, and I'm pretty sure she's a member of the Shadow Dragons, right? And I love her. I think she's fantastic. I think she's beautiful. I love the disabled representation. I love that she's a mage. I love that she's a detective. Like, her story into Winter Nights was kind of like a detective style film noir almost, kind of. And I really enjoyed it. I thought her name was Neve, but it turns out it's Nev, which I'm relieved at because my character's called Neve. But apparently it's pronounced as Nev. Her name is Nev Gallus, and fun fact that nobody asked for, in Scottish, Gallus means cocky or overconfident or slightly arrogant, and I'm pretty sure that's not what her name means. But to me, a Scottish person, Nev Gallus just sounds like she's a little bit cocky. So I'm there for that.
Someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
Let's fucking talk about Lucanus. Let's fucking talk about Lucanus, the Mage Killer, heir to the Antivan Crows and son of the first Talon of the Antivan fucking Crows. Look at this man. Look at the state of this. Oh, yeah, boy! He appears in the Wigmaker's story in Tevinter Nights, and he also appears in another story where I'm pretty sure he's presumed dead. He's not dead. No, we think that maybe he faked his own death, but we will hopefully find out more about that in the upcoming game, because he is very much there. There he is, as gorgeous as fucking ever. Now, this man has no right whatsoever, especially if this man comes equipped, fully equipped, with a fucking Antivan accent. I am going to shit the bed. If this man talks with an Antivan accent, I am going to shit the bed, because this is the man. This is my prime number one. Holy shit, he's gorgeous. Oh, so that's Lucanus. Not only that, but heir to the Antivan Crows. Let's fucking go. I don't mind inheriting the whole of the Antivan Crows. Also presumed dead. This is an interesting one for me.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
So, this is Bellara. She is a Veil Jumper. Now, I'm using all of their pronouns in assumption right now. For all we know, there could be a non-binary lurking around here somewhere, which I suspect there might be. There might not be, but I kind of hope, because we got Creme trans representation in the last game. It would be lovely if we could get a little bit of non-binary. I would love for one of them to be non-binary. Now, I know that there are gender fluid and non-binary characters in Tevinter Nights, but I don't think Bellara features in Tevinter Nights. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she's called a Veil Jumper. So she jumps through the Fade or something. And Asian representation. So let's fucking go. I heard Tash is non-binary. Yes, let's fucking go. I hope that's confirmed. I hope that is confirmed. Her faction is introduced in the Missing. Perfect. So there you go. I'd love to know what Veil Jumper entails, because obviously I want to be an Antivan Crow, but can I also be a Veil Jumper? Hello? Tell me more. She looks adorable.
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
Now then, the wild card. I think he's gorgeous. I think Bone Daddy is fucking gorgeous. This is Emmerich, the Necromancer. He is from Navarra. He is a member of the Morn Watch, which is a faction of the Mortalitazi in Navarra City, and he whispers to spirits, that restless spirits, and helps them cross over into peaceful afterlife, essentially, which makes him a fucking sweetheart. He also has an assistant called Manfred, who turns out to be the little skeleton guy that follows him around and stuff and things. But he's a bit all right. Yes, he is an older gentleman. Yes, he has collected and accrued a few years under his belt. But you know what else I wish was under his belt a little bit? Me. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting all my cards on the table. He's kind of hot. He looks like Dorian's granddad. You're absolutely right. And do you know what that makes him? Fucking hot. And you know what I'm like, guys? You know how obsessed and in love I am with bones and skulls and skelly boys? I've got my Merkel card right here. You saw how excited I was when Merkel appeared, Baldur's Gate 3. This is it. This is the full package. Which means, obviously, you guys know what Dragon Age is like. We're going to have to play Dragon Age like 50 times to romance everybody. But I said that about Inquisition, and I still only romance the same 3 people back to back. There's still a bunch of people in Inquisition that I haven't romanced, and I have no intention of romancing. This looks different. This looks like I am actually going to have to romance everybody because they all look fantastic. Now, Bone Daddy is also top of my list. If he is not romanceable, I will actually riot. I will actually riot. I'm sorry if I'm yelling so loud into my mic right now. I am so excited. Please tell me if I am being too loud.
What about Dark's?
Don't get me started! Every single time I'm like, this is my number one. This is my number one. Hold on.
Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
This is This is Davrin. He's gorgeous. He's obviously a Dalish elf, Grey Warden, because if you bring it back all the way back, he's got, I don't know what that is though, because it's not the Mythal or Gillinan that I know, but it's very obviously Gillinan with the way that the thing comes up here and the little bit on the chin, but it might not be. It might be something completely different. So don't quote me on that just now. But however, we have a black character representation we fucking love, a Grey Warden, an elf, and yes, griffins are back.
Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
There is a mention of the griffins in one of the books. The Last Flight. What's it called, guys? What's the book called? I don't think Davrin, I don't think he was in The Last Flight. Thank you very much. I don't think he's actually in Tevinter Nights. There are Grey Wardens in one of the Tevinter Nights stories, but I don't think he's one of them. However, he is going to be voiced by the same guy that voices Javik in Mass Effect 3. So I'm very excited for the voice that's going to be with him. Now his griffin is called Assan, so Assan, which I know to be because you know how I speak a little bit of Ancient Elven. Assan means arrow in Ancient Elven. And obviously with him being an elf, it's safe to assume that that's what his name means. Because you guys know Felasan from Tevinter Nights, the character Felasan, his name means slow arrow. So yeah, Assan means arrow. So his name means arrow. And he's fucking cute. And I cannot wait. Don't worry, I'll be going over all the stuff that you need to read before this. If you want to meet these guys first, I'll go over what you need to read and stuff. I've got a list. Don't worry, I'm prepared.
You know there will be dragons.
And then there's fucking Harden. Oh!
We'll need someone.
Tash. Now, 3 things. 1, I love the concept of her being a dragon hunter, right? And look, she's missing a horn and it's replaced with like jade or some other green crystal. I love the idea that that's cosmetic. Like she was fighting a dragon one day and the dragon snapped off one of her horns. And this is a cosmetic thing that she's done. Oh, it could be Veil Quartz. It could be. That makes more sense because it's like an in-game actual thing. I don't think it's lyrium. Lyrium's blue, but it could be Veil Quartz. That would be, or Viridium. Viridium is the other green metal, or it could be, I think it's too green to be Serpent Stone. This is where all of my crafting knowledge comes in. It could be Viridium, it could be Veil Quartz. I'm not sure, but I think it's a gorgeous idea. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Veil Quartz is a quartz-like material that is left where rifts open. But I love the idea that this is like it's more of like a turquoise, yeah, Serpent Stone. It's like an aqua kind of colour. I love it.
Someone with fire.
People have said that she might be non-binary in my chat right now. If they turn out to be non-binary, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. They can step all over me. But until it's confirmed, I'm not going to say that they are non-binary or not. But yes, this is Dragon Hunter, and I'm pretty sure that Tash is also a Lord of Fortune. I don't think Tash features... She/her confirmed on Twitter. Perfect. I don't think she features in any of Tevinter Nights stories or anything, but she is featured in an awful lot of artwork, like her early concept art. A a lot of people are a little bit upset that she looks a little bit too human. Like, think of the Arashok in Dragon Age 2. They could have, you could argue that she falls into the trope of she's a woman, therefore she has to be hot. And by hot, we mean human. And I'm just like, what if she was like a little bit more Kunari in the face, and she would still be hot. But at the same time, I'm prepared to waver all of that because well, what the fuck? Look at her. She's great. Why isn't she more Kunari? Why isn't she more Kunari? Why isn't she more Kunari? She could have like the gruffest face ever and still be hot Dommy Mommy. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, that might be more of an EA thing, so I'm fucking EA. She looks great. She still looks good. We're not shitting on her. She still looks good. It's not her fault.
Needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
We could be heroes just for one day. Right, okay, so your character is called Rook, which I think is really, really fun because a rook is two different things. A rook is a piece on a chessboard. It's the castle. That is a rook. But it's also a bird. And I know that they're using the chess piece reference for your name. I know that it's supposed to be like a chess piece, like the castle on a chessboard. But a rook is a bird as well. It's from the Corvus family. It's like a crow or a raven. So I like in my head, I kind of like to think that there's a hawk and a rook. But no, it's from the chess piece. It's the castle on the chessboard. I would love for Varric to name him Rookie. But yes, so that is Dragon Age Veilguard coming fall 2024. Hey! Now let's watch the gameplay premiere again. Holy shit! There's a couple of things that I absolutely genuinely want to talk about. So that's what we know about the companions so far. What I've heard is that you can romance whoever you want, whatever that means. I don't know if there's going to be like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a relationship meter, like that gauges how, like a friendship meter. Do you know what I mean? Like how in the earlier Dragon Ages there was like the friendship and the rival side. I don't know if that's a thing. I do not know if we can poly romance. I have no idea. Thank you very much for that raid. Come on in, guys. Come talk Dragon Age with me. We're about to watch the thing again and we're going to talk about it. Come on in. My alerts are off right now. I could probably put them back on, but I'm going to take 5. And then, oh wait, but first, I did want to show you guys this. Where is it? Hold on. I'm on Twitter right now. Somebody posted a thing showing you where to find all the characters and what stories to read. And I'll see if I can find this, guys. I cannot. This. Don't put Emmerich and Dorian together. I will shit. Hello! We were just reacting to the reveal too. Oh, let's talk about it. I saw my name, Eddie. Don't know if you addressed this yet, but what's your opinion on 3-person party? Oh, that's a good question. I think it's probably going to be a strategic thing with a 3-party person. I think it's going to make things a little bit more compact, because you've only got 7 companions. How many companions did we have in Inquisition? Can anybody remember how many? What the fuck? Somebody posted it. I will find it. Come over here and talk to me over here whilst I look for it. Come over here. Hello, it's me. I will find it. Yeah, exactly. So we had more than 7. I think it just makes sense that if you have like a smaller amount of companions, that your party would be smaller. Honestly, I can imagine it, because like, okay, in Inquisition, everything was very open world. Everything was very open. The Inquisition was openly out there. Everything, we were running around in a party of 4, and everything was very much out there. Now we're sort of like hiding. We're trying to be stealthy. A smaller party, a more confined party makes sense. You've got someone to watch your front, someone to watch your rear, and you're just in there being like, I hope no one finds me. I hope Solas doesn't kill me. I think it makes sense. I'm okay. I'm honestly okay with a 3-party, a 3-person party. I think it makes sense for the feel of the story. When you're trying to be a little bit more stealth, you want less people in your party. But oh my god, I'm so excited. Solas looked great. I was genuinely worried. Let me just explain. I was genuinely worried that Solas was going to look too different in this game for me to like still feel the same connection to him that I had before. He looks fantastic. He looks different, yes, but he looks fantastic. People are on Twitter right now. I'm just going to show you guys, sharing a bunch of different things. So I'm just going to show that to you now. Here we have a look at the what would you call it? Like the ability wheel. So like this is what it's going to look like. I assume that this is for console. I don't know what it's going to look like on PC. Well, I do, because all of your abilities are going to be down here at the bottom, I think, if Inquisition is anything to go by. But here's a look at some of the abilities, some of your companions, bits and pieces, a combo opportunity. I like the thought of like doing combos and stuff. This looks incredible. Fade bolts. Do you want to talk about fade bolts? Is this a Grey Warden? Like, I want to do fade bolts, but that looks really cool. We've got some stills now of Solas and Varric. I'm trying to find the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bring you back over here whilst I'm scrolling on Twitter, because you can never trust when naked people are going to pop up. So let me just scroll. There was definitely a list of things that you can read if you want to meet all the characters. I should have saved it. I should have fucking saved it. I knew I was going to need it, and I should have fucking saved it, but it's fine. I can show you a couple of things as well, but it's just me sharing other people's content at this point. Go and have a look, find all of the things that you need to find, but people have confirmed. Here we go. Okay. Courtesy of my friend Kala. Thank you, Kala. You're saving my life right now. So, I will absolutely make that smaller. Let me just... it's fine. The one behind me doesn't have any appearances anyway. So, if you want to meet Varric, he's in the Knight Errant to Winter Nights and The Missing, which is his own comic with Harding and Nev, and I think they're looking for Solas in that one. Lace Harding is in The Missing, which is the comic. If you want to read about Neve or Nev, then you need to read To Winter Nights and The Missing. She's in both of them. Emmerich is the Eternal Flame, but he's also, I'm sure he's into Winter Nights as well. I'm sure he has a whole story into Winter Nights, but he's also in a short story called The Eternal Flame, if you want to read about that. Lucanus is into Winter Nights. He's the Wigmaker's Job. To Winter Nights is a novel. It's a series of short stories that all include different characters. So you'll read one short story, then another short story, then another short story, then another short story. Davrin has no appearances. Tash and Belara have no appearances in any of the stories so far. So we don't know anything about them other than the things that we already know about them. But if you want to read about Lucanus, go and read Tevinter Nights. There's one story. Tevinter Nights is a 400-page book, but each story isn't 400 pages long, so don't worry. You don't need to read the whole of Tevinter Nights to read about Lucanus. Lucanus' story, I think, is called The Wigmaker's Job. So just skip through the book until you get to The Wigmaker's Job and you'll find Lucanus. He's also in a story called The Wake, but read the Tevinter Nights one first and then read The Wake. Same with Emmerich. I'm pretty sure he's got a story in Tevinter Nights called Down Where the Dead Men Walk or something like that. It's one of the very first ones in the book, and it's actually one of my favourite ones. I really enjoyed this one. I thought he was lovely. And then he's in a shorter story called The Eternal Flame. I can't remember. I believe The Eternal Flame is a prequel. He's a younger man. I think it's set 30 years before Tevinter Nights, I think, if I remember correctly. So maybe read that one. I don't think it matters what order you read them in. Neve is in Tevinter Nights and The Missing. Lace Harding and Scout Lace Harding, thank you very much. And Varric are in the Missing. Varric features in Tevinter Nights and in The Knight Errant as well. So, let me bring you back over here real quick whilst I scoot around on Twitter. So that's where you need to go if you want to find all of that information about the characters before you meet them in game. We also were given this from Dragon Age, which is kind of like a lineup of events leading up to the release of Dragon Age The Veilguard. So June 9th was when they started promoting the game and telling us about the name change and stuff. Today, June 11th, is the gameplay reveal. We just watched it. We'll watch it again in just a second. And the Summer Game Fest first impressions. June 14th, there's going to be a Discord developer Q&A. Fantastic. And then June 18th is going to be the Game Informer cover story. So the Game Informer is going to have like a cover story about the game. And then there's more to come all summer. One of the things that they're talking about showing us on the lead up to the release of the game is they're going to be showing us character creation at some point further down the line. Cannot wait to see that. Cannot wait. The release date, I think, is around October 3rd, but don't quote me on that. It just says fall 2024 officially. The other thing is Kala has released an expanded reading list with all of the different things that you need to read in order to prep yourself for this game. It is very large, so I highly recommend going to my friend Kala Elizabeth on Twitter just to have a look at everything in full. You don't have to read everything. But BioWare does this thing where if you don't at least read some of it, you will be confused. I remember when I played Inquisition for the first time, I had never played any of the Dragon Age 2 DLCs. I had no idea who the fuck Corypheus was, and I had no idea why Varric was telling me that he had killed him already, because I didn't have a fucking clue. I also didn't know who a bunch of the characters were. Like, I didn't know who Cole was because I hadn't read the books, and I'm just like, I'm supposed to be a Dragon Age fan. But here we are. My overall impressions in the first half of watching this, before we watch it again, my overall first impressions are, this looks like a fantastic game. This game looks like it's actually going to be what we've waited for. I love the tone. I'm excited. Like I got really nervous there when I saw Solas. I got nervous for Varric. I'm getting chills. I'm getting excited. I'm ready for this. I'm going to drop everything. It doesn't matter what game we're playing on Twitch. It doesn't matter what I'm doing in my life. I'm dropping everything when this game comes out and we're playing it on stream together. I'm going to play it on stream. I want my first reactions live on stream. And I cannot wait. Well done, BioWare. The only thing I want to say, the only thing that I want to pay homage to is remember that a bunch of really talented, really committed devs that worked on this game are now no longer at the company. They were fired for no fucking reason. And that breaks my heart. And whilst we're here celebrating the potential prosperity of a really good fucking game that we waited for ages, I just want to take a minute to remember the people that actually made it, who were thrown the fuck away who were thrown away for nothing. So I just want to say a huge thank you to all of those developers who were laid off, who worked so hard on this game and are not even there to celebrate in its release. I want to say a huge thank you to them. And I'm going to take 5, and I will be back once I go to the bathroom. We're going to watch it again, and then we can talk about it. So talk amongst yourselves in chat whilst I run to the bathroom. And yeah, let's watch it one more time, and we'll analyse the things that we know. I saw a ton of RIP BioWare in the YouTube live feed. Dude. All right. I cannot wait to play this game.